What's up guys, this is Jeff from Sorta Healthy, and today we are back to talking about how to get personal training clients. Last time I did one of these videos, I focused on how to get personal training clients while running your own business. Today I'll be focusing on how to get personal training clients while working in a more typical gym setting. I'll be sharing a whole bunch of different strategies that have worked for me in the past, as well as many that have worked for some of my successful trainer colleagues. If you guys enjoy free educational content that is designed to be helpful for personal trainers, then I would certainly appreciate a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. This does help the channel to grow, which does allow me to create more free content for all of you. Thank you very much for the support, everyone. It is incredibly helpful. So let's not waste any time at all, and let's jump right into how to get personal training clients while working in a typical gym setting. Now, these strategies that we go over today aren't in any particular order. In my opinion, though, this first strategy is definitely the most important, and if you don't get this first one right, nothing else we talk about in today's video is going to work for you. My first strategy is to be friendly, approachable, and very willing to meet new people. When it comes to obtaining personal training clients, there are definitely advantages and disadvantages to working in a gym. The advantage is that you have a group of people around you all the time, the members, and a certain percentage of these gym members are going to be interested in buying personal training from you. The disadvantage is that you have to interact with these members like a pro. I know, what a pain in the ass, right? Nah, honestly, it doesn't really have to be that bad, and you don't have to be a social butterfly to pull this off. The first thing you have to do is smile and basically be friendly all of the time. Having a bad day? Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Smile, be thoughtful, be nice, and probably even more importantly, be very approachable. Try and get to know as many gym members as possible on a personal level. For starters, make sure you know all the gym members' names and make sure you call them by their names. Try to find some things that you have in common with these gym members. Maybe you're both into football. Maybe you like the same kind of protein shake. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. The more genuine connections that you build amongst different gym members, the better off you're gonna be. Do not approach these gym members with the intent to sell. Approach them with the intent to build a connection. One strategy that I've used in the past while working in a gym is to try and talk to one new gym member every single day. This lets everyone know who you are over time, and if they need training assistance or if they know of anybody who does, you're gonna be the person that they think of. Now, for many of you, I know that some of the things that I'm suggesting right now sound like a nightmare. Walking up to strangers and starting up a somewhat random conversation isn't exactly my idea of a good time either. Doing this, though, is like building up a muscle that gets stronger and more capable over time with practice. So get out there, be as social, friendly, and approachable as you can be. And if you're a little bit awkward at first, no one's really gonna care. Most people can relate to that, and it's not gonna make them like you any less. And of course, at the end of the day, the most important thing here is they're gonna know who you are and what you do. Before moving on to my other strategies, I want to reiterate the importance of strategy number one. You need to maintain everything we just discussed throughout each of the following strategies as well. My second strategy for acquiring clients while working in a gym is to be your own best advertisement. By this I mean try to look like what your ideal client wants to look like. If you want to train bodybuilders, to some extent, you are going to have to look like a bodybuilder. If you're training regular general population clients who are trying to get healthier or lose weight, the best look for you is going to be a normal but fit and approachable human being. I'm gonna say that one again. If you're a personal trainer who is trying to train regular general population clients, most of which will be coming to you for weight loss, the best look that you can have is the look of a fit but very approachable, normal-ish looking person. I should say that as a personal trainer, you can pretty much succeed with any look. We'd be silly not to admit that your own image or physical fitness can give you an edge in certain working environments though. Another good thing for you to do is to work out when your ideal clients are also working out in your training gym. And in doing that, please don't do any ridiculous looking workouts. As far as who your ideal client is, of course that is totally up to you. You might want to train athletes, you might want to work with the elderly. What I can tell you is that women between the ages of 40 and 65 are the people who are most likely to be interested in buying personal training. So if you don't have a specific niche demographic for personal training clients, maybe try and work out when women between the ages of 40 and 65 are working out in your gym. Kind of just realizing that saying this out loud sounds super creepy, but it's really not. We're talking business right now, people, and I want you guys to be successful. Moving on now, teach group classes and bring that same approachable and nice personality to those group classes. This is absolutely one of the best ways to get personal training clients working in a gym. When I worked in a typical gym setting, this is how I did get the majority of my personal training clients. Strategy number 3 is to build a referral network. This is one that I talked about in my previous Getting Personal Training Clients video. And building a referral network, whether you're working in a gym or working on your own, is a very similar task. You should certainly network with other health and wellness professionals. Local massage therapists, physical therapists, chiropractors, dietitians, occupational therapists, and others will most likely be very happy to meet with you, discuss what you do, and refer clients to you that they think would benefit from your skills. Of course, they're going to expect that you refer clients to them as well. A very good arrangement between you and a local massage therapist could be something along the lines of all of your personal training clients get a small discount on their massage therapy services, and all of that local massage therapist clients, they get a small discount on your personal training services. This does end up being a win-win for your clients, but of course for the two professionals as well. Leaving your business cards at other local businesses, assuming that your gym is willing to get you business cards, can also be a good way to get some leads over time. The most important referral strategy that you should be implementing as a personal trainer working in a gym or anywhere else is one that encourages your current personal training clients to refer their friends and family members to you. Any personal training client of mine who refers a friend or family member to me who signs up for a package, that client is going to get a free personal training session. Training sessions aren't cheap, so this is really something that helps promote loyalty amongst your current personal training clients. You want to reward your clients who are willing to help you grow your brand, and you definitely want to encourage that behavior. Strategy number 4 is to leverage social media. Now, if you're working for someone else, I wouldn't recommend running paid promotions on any platform. If your employer wants to run some paid advertising on any social media platform, then of course I would jump all over that. What I would recommend is that you utilize Facebook and Instagram in a few free ways that are going to help get you extra leads. The free strategy that I use the most on Facebook is posting in local Facebook groups. My town, Southington, Connecticut, has a Facebook group that has over 29,000 members, and I post in this group on a very regular basis. I post client reviews, before and afters, testimonials, blog posts, different articles. Basically, I'll post anything that makes me look like the local health and fitness authority that I am. Other surrounding towns all have local Facebook groups as well, and I'm a regular poster in these too. If somebody asks a health or fitness related question in any of these groups, I'm the guy to answer that question. On Instagram, I want to show you that I walk the walk and talk the talk. This means that I post educational posts on fitness and nutrition. Of course, I'm also going to try and make some motivational posts on my own personal workouts and my own food choices. Sharing things like these gives me the opportunity to demonstrate that I follow my own advice, the same advice that I give all of my potential clients. Of course, in all of these posts, I am tagging the gym itself, or at the very least my physical location, so people can find these posts in a search. Friends and other followers can also use my page as a way to share my training with someone else. Make sure you take advantage of both of these platforms. Facebook tends to be better for gaining older prospects, and Instagram tends to work pretty well for gaining younger prospects. But again, ultimately both should be used by you. My 5th strategy for getting personal training clients while working in a gym setting is to get really good at personal training consultations. And a consultation is just your first sit-down meeting with your potential prospect or client. Having worked in a few different gyms over the years, I can tell you that the process is a little bit different in every single place, but there are a lot of gyms out there that basically don't give you any process at all and just kind of throw you out into the wild and kind of have you figure it out. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of how I do a personal training consultation, but if the gym you'll be working in has a specific way that they want you to do consultations, I want to go over a few themes that should be included in any successful personal training consultation. Within any personal training consultation, you have to be very positive and friendly, you have to keep it very focused on your prospect or client's goals, and you have to ask a lot of good questions. So whether you're using my consultation process or you're using the gym's consultation process, those themes need to be in place either way. Anyway, let's talk more about the asking lots of questions thing. I always start things off by asking clients what their goals are. Ultimately, that's why they're seeing you, so I would cut right to the chase and find out why they're seeing you. The next thing I'll do is talk about some barriers to success or things that have prevented your client from achieving these goals in the past. Crazy work schedules, stress, family members who aren't that supportive, all of these things are barriers to success, and of course your clients are going to come up with a whole bunch of other ones too. I then ask my client about goals again, which is repetitive, and that is on purpose, because I want my prospect to know that this consultation is all about them and their goals. So this time I'm asking them specifically about short and long-term goals. And then throughout the rest of the consultation, I will be asking them a whole bunch of other questions, some of them fitness related, many of them nutrition related as well. I want this whole process to flow like a conversation. So if a good talking point or question pops up in the middle of our conversation, I'm going to ask it. Ask tons of good questions, take good notes, and keep this consultation as fun, friendly, and flowing like a conversation as you possibly can. Also make sure that you're listening a lot. Ideally in this consultation, you'll be listening to them more than speaking yourself.
The last part of my sit-down portion of the consultation is me filling out the PAR-Q, health history questionnaire, and informed consent with my prospect. I read all the questions to my prospect and fill out the forms for them. This is another good rapport builder between yourself and your prospect.
I then take my prospect through a complimentary sample workout so they can test drive the car before they buy it. I've already sold a good percentage of prospects before we even get to that workout portion of the consultation. Many people don't care to do the free workout portion of the consultation. They're eager to sign up regardless. Now definitely I'm leaving out some details in this entire consultation process because that's a video in its own right. So if you want to see exactly how I do a personal training consultation, make sure to check out this video right here. By the way, all the forms that I use in my own personal training consultations are free for you guys to download by going to this link located in the video description. Anyway, let's assume that we've completed the sit down and the workout portion of the consultation. All we have to do now is close the sale. Before talking pricing and getting to the sale, you should reiterate that you'd love to help them achieve their health and fitness goals. Whatever those goals may be specific, and let them know that you're confident that you'd be very capable in doing so. After doing that in kind of a low-key way, hand them your pricing sheet and say, here is the pricing sheet for our different personal training options. Let me know if you have any questions. From there, leave them alone and don't say anything. Make yourself look busy, but don't mess around on your phone. Look at some papers on your clipboard or something. Look busy, look friendly, stay professional, and give them some space and some time. And like I said before, keep your mouth shut for right now. They might just choose an option right off the bat. They might ask you a question first. If they do ask you a question, of course, answer it professionally and be nice in doing so. If they do want training, most likely they're just going to choose an option or again ask you a question and then choose an option after that. Some will give you one of the dreaded rejections, which of course include I need to talk to my significant other about it or I just simply can't afford it. If they give you a rejection like that, say, I totally understand, no worries. Why don't you take the next few days to think about it and we'll take it from there. Don't be pushy or salesy, it doesn't work. Set up a day or time for you to email or call them, and that's it. Play it off like it's totally okay. Some of these prospects will become your clients eventually, and some won't. Nothing you could have said or done after the rejection would have changed that. If you did your job well up to that point, you will sign on enough clients over time. And at the end of the day, it's not going to matter that you do get rejections sometimes. Be calm, cool, and collected. Again, make sure to check out this video on how I do a personal training consultation. I only did a very brief overview in this video, and there are many more details to take into account. I also made a video exclusively on one-on-one personal training sales. And of course, that is super relevant to this video as well, so make sure you check that one out too. Whew! And that's all we have for today, guys. Feel like we covered a lot of material in this one. Anyway, do you guys agree with my strategies? And do you have any other strategies that you think are useful for getting clients working in a gym setting? Let me know down in the comments below. You guys have any ideas for my next trainer education video? Let me know down in the comments, guys. If you haven't liked the video yet or subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so because doing that enables me to make more free content for all of you. And of course, it does help the channel to grow as well. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.